Welcome to the Fifth Estate, a conversation between young African scholars from the Fort Hall School of Government and Professor Mutahi Ngunyi. This episode is inspired by Mzee Kibaki. We assure him of our thoughts and prayers, and we wish him a quick recovery.
Today we give you a sneak preview of the Raila Odinga presidency as revealed by Mzee Kibaki, but recorded by Miguna in his book Peeling Back the Mask. We don't agree or disagree with Miguna's methods or his analysis. What he has is a book of historical records as written by him and also written during a time when they beheaded the prophets and castrated the poets.
I have it right here. And I'm saying, calm, baby, calm. And I'm saying, calm, baby, calm. 41 against 1 was delivered in my presence. And I challenged it. I have the writing. I even have the strategy in writing. And it is not detailed in the book.
The best way to find out how a Raila presidency would look like is by examining how he handled power after he became prime minister. What was his vision compared to that of Kibaki? How did he deal with deliberate provocations from Kibaki? And what did Miguna observe as an insider?
Kibaki knew that Raila suffered from a twisted inferiority complex and exploited that to the maximum. He always kept Raila waiting, sometimes for as much as an hour. He never added any honorific to Raila's name, choosing to simply call him Raila. And he made sure that more often than not, his own seat was different in size and form from that of Raila's.
Waziri mkuu anakuja kwa sherehe kubwa kama na hii ya serikali, PC hakuna. Unaambia PC ameenda Nairobi. Kama Kibaki alikuwa kwa hapa, PC angeweza kuja kwa hapa. Angekosa. Alafu na nusu kapeti namna hii. Nusu mkeka. Nusu mkeka. Na angewekewa sana namna hii bila hata choo. Angewekewa.
Mheshimiwa Waziri Mkuu, tutakujengea choo popote unapoenda. Pia ukitaka utakukenda ndani ya gari yako.
It was apparent that Kibaki had studied and mastered Raila. He knew Raila's legendary weaknesses. The little trappings of power Kibaki had extended to Raila had turned his head. Unfortunately, Raila forgot too quickly where he had come from and who got him there. He began to self-destruct. He quickly discarded his most loyal, most courageous, and most brilliant generals.
I am hereby suspending with immediate effect the following ministers for a period of 3 months. 1. Honorable William Ruto, Minister for Agriculture. 2. Honorable Samuel Ongeri, Minister for Education.
1 week earlier, the Prime Minister had publicly announced that he had consulted the President and recommended the suspension of both ministers with a view to having credible investigations conducted in both ministries.
A person who lies with a straight face through his teeth to the public that he had consultations with the President when he knows very clearly that he did not. What integrity does such a leader have?
Kibaki swiftly issued a statement reversing Raila's decision and publicly rebuking his co-principal.
If Raila was to become president, the question he must ask is, what is his vision for this country? What is he selling to us as a people in exchange for the presidency? He's told us in the past that what he's selling to us is change, but he has not told us what this change looks like, and it is a change of what, and it is from what to what. It is as vague as they come. But we must beg a second question, which is this: when he was Prime Minister, how did Raila render power? And what did he do with the 50%, or what we used to call the Nusumukate government he was given? What are the changes that are on the ground that we can say this is as a result of Raila Odinga?
Contrary to popular myth, Kibaki was the more focused one. He never slept during meetings. He remained alert even if the meeting took 3 hours. He never wavered. He never veered off his script. Kibaki was a tough nut.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very grateful that I have had the opportunity to be here. I came a little bit late for no good earthly reason. When we do the roads, the tarmac roads, which go through these hills, leaving the drier parts or down there and coming through these hills, meandering around the whole lot of them. And you will one day be able to look back, and those of you that are fortunate, you will have known how it looked like long before there was a road or a tarmac road around these hills.
And now we turn to the question of courage and resolve. Is Raila courageous? Is he strong? Is he tough? Can he be a tough commander-in-chief? Is he a good negotiator? Or does he succumb with ease to those stronger than him? Let us read Miguna's observations from within.
Raila was a disastrous negotiator, disorganized, often confused and unstructured. He was also apparently cowed by Kibaki. Raila was a different man when he was with us from the pitiful wretch he became around Kibaki. With us, he would wail about his stolen election and Kibaki's obtuse arrogance and insolence during their meetings. But once in Kibaki's orbit, his confidence would evaporate. Raila became like a schoolboy before a cruel headmaster, checking himself incessantly, straightening his tie, looking at his suit, fidgeting and talking incoherently. He couldn't even look Kibaki in the face and would embarrassingly refer to him as Your Excellency.
Please save me from Kibaki. Please don't let me go back to that man. I don't want to go back to Kibaki. Please save me from Kibaki. Raila broke down and cried, torrents of tears flowing freely down his cheeks. He was shaking uncontrollably. It was about 3:30 p.m. on April 6, 2008.
Was Odinga a true Democrat and reformer as he had for decades claimed? In peeling back the mask, I expose him as a selfish, confused, hypocritical and deceptive leader whose greed for power and money makes him unfit for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. Unlike Kibaki, Raila had no honor and loyalty to his friends. His word meant nothing. He betrayed his close friends more than he did his enemies. He couldn't be trusted not just with petty promises, but also with the power and leadership of Kenya.